Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to be talking about red flags when you first meet someone while I do my makeup. Okay, so red flags when you meet someone. My first one, I wrote this down so that I wouldn't forget, is I guess you could say word of mouth. Maybe you met this person through somebody, I think I made this a little bit too dark. Okay, so maybe you met this person, through somebody. Maybe you knew this person through a friend, or like, when you have those girlfriends that are just like, oh, hey, like, I have somebody great for you, and I think that you guys are gonna get along just fine. I think you guys should meet up. Okay, done a couple of those, and honestly, sometimes it works out really well because these people know you better than you know yourself sometimes. And sometimes it's like the worst. Like, you guys could be two amazing, great people, but you know what? Two amazing, great people sometimes don't work well together. And that's okay, right? So, but then, like, the first thing is, like, if you're hearing good things about this person, then, like, it's already a good start. If you're hearing bad things about this person from, like, their friends, if you met them and then you decided to, like, go out with a group of friends, I don't know, like, and you're hearing bad things, like, that's already a red flag. So, like, you gotta keep out for what their reputation stands for. And I know it's a little bit shallow because some people may have, like, a reputation and they may end up being different, but I'm gonna say where there's smoke, there is fire. And I truly believe in that. Like, no one's gonna say nothing bad if you are a good person. Okay, so my next one is actions done after choice of words. So, I believe that someone, like, how do I explain this? It's like when you're explaining to someone how you feel, or if you're talking to them about, I guess you could say, a situation, and they're reassuring you things are a certain way, or they're telling you how things are, and then let's say they live by it, you could really tell from what they choose to do next. And I'm a strong believer for actions speak louder than words. So, like, if you're telling me that, like, no, this isn't it, blah, 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 I'm going to look at you and I'm going to observe. I'm going to observe who you are, what you do, and I'm going to watch to see if, like, you slip up. Because if you are lying, you will slip up. My next one would be choice of words. Choice of words, it's like be quiet versus shut up. Your choice of words really reflect on what kind of person you are. Like, if you are bleeping someone, you are bleeping them rather than saying, like, go away. I guess, like, that's a very light way to put it, or like an easy or targeted situation. So that choice of words is very important because it reflects who they hang out with, who they are, and, like, if you like that, then, like, go for it. But, like, these are the things that you definitely have to pay attention to when it comes to, I guess, the dating scene. And I just think that that's really important. I just think that's really important because when it reflects where the person comes from, or, like, their upbringing, or the people who they're hanging out with, you gotta see if it reflects with you, if it resonates with you. Okay, so my next one would probably be, like, keeping their word. Big red flag if someone's telling me, hey, like, we should meet up, and then, like, last minute they're like, hey, like, something came up. Big red flag if you do that more than once in a row, or, like, if you do it every other time, or you catch my drift. If you do it enough times, it's just like, no. It shows that you don't respect my time. It shows that, like you're not fully dedicated to what we're trying to do. And especially if you're, like, in the dating game, and this goes for both girls and guys, like, you cannot like ghost me like that. You either tell me straight up, or you just like, you can't have an emergency every time we're hanging out, you know? Like, that doesn't work. Now, my second topic for red flags is actions. But I find like actions do, like, once again, do really speak louder than words. So actions do really speak louder than words. I personally find that if you are acting out on something negatively, then maybe once or twice, maybe something like, once again, what I'm saying is like, there's a limit. Once or twice, if it's circumstantial, watch it. I'm not saying write it off, it's a red flag, run for the hills. I'm saying watch it, because, and like move slower. Because there's been a lot of times where I've seen guys do weird things and I was just like, okay, like that was weird, but whatever. And then like something else would come back to me later and I'd be like, oh, wow, I did not see that one come in. And so like a lot of the times you just kind of like, you really gotta watch for what people are doing and what their actions are pertaining to, because a lot of the times it really reflects who they are as a person. The guy gives you a gift. The next thing you know it, like, he gets handsy with you. He gets out of his personal comfort zone and like out of your comfort zone. Alright, and I never really had a guy do this before, but there were some instances where guys brought up the fact that they did something for me, and for me, I was just like, okay, I never asked you. I'm not being an ungrateful little twat, but like, I never really asked you, so like, whatever you decided to do for me was like what you decided to do. But if the guy is like complaining, this is what he's done for me, and I'm not doing that one thing that he wants, like, that's a form of manipulation, and that's a huge red flag. Guys do not invest their time or energy in you unless they want something from you. Yeah, for me, it's just like actions do speak louder than words. So like, if you have a guy who's like being overly like too much, no, he's not just being nice, he wants something from you, girlfriend. Like, I am going to tell you that now. I guess red flags could also be when you're on the phone. When I am on the phone, I feel like it's very rude for somebody to consistently be doing something else, right? So you're either on the phone with me or not. And if you're on the phone with me and you're having another conversation off phone, like, just hang up and call me back later. Why am I on the phone while you're having another conversation? Like, what could I possibly need? Like, what business do I have? If you're busy, you're busy. And I don't know, I've been in a lot of crazy situations, and I could just say, like, red flag is if a guy's lying. If you catch him in a lie, holy cow. Like, one lie is one too many, because it becomes a habit and it becomes a standard, and I just feel like that's like your number one red flag. Alright, another one would probably be like, oh, I had this guy that was lying to me before, and like a lot of the times, like, he wouldn't be able to look at me in the eye. Like, every single time he told me a lie, he would just be like, yeah, I parked the car on the side of the street. Okay, I'm back. So, yeah, like, my thing is, like, actions, words, and you really gotta pay attention to what these people are saying or doing. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed my little rant today on, I guess you could say, red flags. Please, if you love this video, comment, subscribe, and share for more. Enjoy, guys. Have a great day. Thank you.